Wednesday. Okay, today be prepared for a couple of minutes longer. I want to talk to you about your computers. I want to talk to you about your safety. I want to talk to you about malware, ransomware, all that kind of fun stuff. Just a couple of days ago, I had my company go through training. I'm actually certified, ransomware, malware, knowledgeable. It's interesting because we kind of look past these things. And I'm a pretty large company, and a lot of you were small, medium, or very large companies. And statistics prove that 91% of most hacks, either malware or ransomware, are done between small to medium-sized companies. Not large companies, small to medium-sized companies. We use a company called Computer Ease, is my company. We've been with them about 4 or 5 years. The reason why I like them is because they're proactive, not reactive. They offered this training. I jumped on it. They came in. And it's pretty interesting information. Just as a proven fact, somebody who's in your office on your wireless network, on their phone, playing Candy Crush, did you know that you can get a virus in your system from that? From their ad pop-ups, that kind of fun stuff. Playing games, downloading software, all that kind of fun stuff. All of that can attack your internal systems. From them watching movies, if they're streaming live movies, if they have one of those pirated apps on their phones where they're getting, those movies, and and they're playing it through your wireless system or on your computers, you're in violation of it. There are so much, if you think about it 10, 15 years ago, it's not a big deal. When you look at ransomware that's been happening, that's in the last 2 years, it's doubled and tripled by quarter. It's amazing how much money is out there for it. And on top of that, how much money you are liable for and what your risk is. If you think about somebody coming in and shutting down your computers today, how much money are you going to lose and how much time and effort are you going to lose in getting all that data back, all that storage of stuff back and stuff you're working on today? It would shut down your company. Think about that. Are you having redundant backups? Is it off-site? If there's a natural disaster, do you have a disaster recovery plan? Where are you with your company? And look, I do a lot of tips. We talk about marketing, advertising, operations, but look, this is business, people. If you don't have a disaster recovery plan, if you don't have your IT solutions in place, you need to get them, and you need to get them now. Especially in today's world, 2017, I guarantee you it's going to get worse, not better, when it comes to computer fraud, when it comes to malware, when it comes to ransomware. I have redundant backup. I have 3 1 terabyte drives that redundantly back up on each other, so if one ever freezes, I've got 2 more. I've also got a disaster recovery plan that takes me out of my region. So I've got 3 different regions where my data is stored. So if something, natural disaster happens here, I can go to another region and run my entire company. So do you have the exact same thing? And it doesn't matter how small or big you are. If you are in one part of the state, say you're in San Diego, California, do you have a recovery plan that you can go to Sacramento? Still working inside the same state, if you're licensed, if you're in mortgage, if you're in real estate, no matter what, if you're licensed in the same state, you can still do business up there. Do you have a recovery plan that you can still run your company? Or can you go to Nevada and still run your company, and still have your disaster recovery plan there? Or Arizona or New Mexico? Do you see what I'm talking about here? You need to have a backup plan, a disaster recovery plan. There's disaster recovery companies out there. You can find documents online. You can look at YouTube videos. I don't care what you do. I use companies to do it personally. It's great that it's in the cloud, and that's great. To me, my company is worth more than a YouTube video. I have professionals that work on my company because it's my livelihood. And I don't want to just watch some guy who thinks he's a professional on YouTube saying, this is what you need to do. I have a professional company that does it, and it's well worth my investment. I have a professional IT company that does quarterly checks on my company, does proactive training like we talked about, security training, also trains my team. Also looks at different systems that can help speed up my company, help protect my company. Provides me with new firewalls, different technologies. I am so technology protected. I don't want to say that I'm overprotected because there's no such thing. However, I want to be one step in front of that person that wants to abuse me because I have clients that I have to protect. You know, I don't want to be the target that gets hacked and get my client information. We don't store any personal information on site. But even if they just got names or client lists, come on, guys. You need to protect your company. So please, get an IT company out there. You know, again, I use Computer Ease. They're in Collinsville, Illinois. They are a national company. They have clients in almost every single state. I love them. If you use them, tell Ryan hi. He's an amazing guy. I give them a great testimonial. I've gone through 4 IT companies until I found them. They are amazing. They also work on my phone system because they're voice over IP phones. They also do all my laptop protection. And every time I buy an iPad or one of my team members have one, they come in or we ship it to them and they program everything. So remotely, perfect example, I was getting ready to do a presentation, 10:30 at night, my laptop was breaking. I called him, he jumped in, fixed it, 8 o'clock the next morning, did a 10-hour presentation, boom, fixed remotely. Protect yourself, guys. I know this is coming out of left field. I told you ahead of time, this is going to be a little bit longer because this is very, very important, okay? Please find a local company, national company, protect your company because it will break you. So make sure you have malware, ransomware protection. You have your firewall protection. Make sure you're having the redundant backup. Make sure you have a disaster recovery plan. All right? God bless. I'll talk to you guys next Wednesday. Have an amazing week. And hopefully that was great information for you. Talk to you later.